everyone, welcome back to another episode. It's Mel here from Nourishment, and today I have a Q&A video for you based on my 1 month experience when I was in Hawaii. Let's get started. What make is your spiralizer? Well, I actually picked mine up from Groupon.com. I have seen them in Australia at different dollar stores. They're pretty cheap to pick up. You can probably pick them up for around $10. What was my go-to food when traveling? Very good question. If you've been watching my series, you would have known that I like to frequent local farmers markets and pick up fresh produce, and sourdough bread was one of my favorites as well. What are your go-to foods when you can't find vegan options? Well, I don't like the word can't, because throughout my month's travel I was always able to find vegan options. They may not be the most desirable. For me, my staple was oatmeal. It was something I could fall back on. I've spoken previous about this in another video, so check that out and I'll explain it further for you. How do I deal with bloating? Very good question, because if you saw my first vlog, you would have known that on the airplane from the Gold Coast to Honolulu, my belly expanded and it became ridiculously uncomfortable. And at that time I realized that my trigger was probably eating bread and avocados, and my body couldn't digest it properly when I was in the plane. What I do now is I try and eat raw when I'm on the plane. So on the way home I just had bananas. Actually, I did have a Cliff Bar as well, and I noticed when I did have that on the plane, my belly did get a little bit unsettled. But I came across this really cool strategy when I was reading one of the Master Shah books, which I've spoken about briefly. It was in this book here, Soul Miracle Healer. If you I was going to say turn to page 150, but you don't have it. It talks about different techniques that you can use. I used one of the techniques, no joke, it worked. I had to do it 3 times because the pain still came back, but my trip home was considerably more comfortable. So this is what I said to my belly. This is going to sound super crazy, but this works. It says, "Dear soul, mind, body of my belly, I love you. You have the power to heal yourself. Do a good job. Thank you." So I basically repeated that over and over and over again, and then I did notice that the tension in my belly basically just went away. Sounds a bit crazy, I know. What have you learned from the people in Hawaii? Now, I thought this was a very beautiful question, but the things that stood out to me the most were 3 words and the meanings behind them. Aloha was one, ohana, meaning family, and luau. So those 3 words were very significant towards my experiences on the trip. My most favorite word was aloha, and I just assumed aloha was just hello and goodbye, but from speaking to some of the locals, I had a deeper understanding about it, and I actually came across this incredible definition of the meaning of aloha. So check it out and I hope you enjoy. Aloha is more than a word of greeting or farewell or salutation. Aloha means mutual regard and affection, and extends warmth and caring with no obligation in return. Aloha is the essence of relationships in which each person is important to every other person for collective existence. Aloha means to hear what is not said, to see what cannot be seen, and to know the unknowable. That's so moving, and I was very fortunate enough to be able to meet some locals. Kule, if you're watching, hi! And yeah, they just... it was just really lovely to see. So that definitely has shaped the way that I now go forth and act in life and trying to live my life with more aloha. Anyway, there you go. Thank you so much for your questions. I hope you have enjoyed today's Q&A. If you haven't joined the Love You Project, check the link in the description, because I would love to feature you on my channel. And if you like this video, hit the like button, comment, share. If you're new to the family, please subscribe, because I have videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next episode. Bye!